Ron and Dylan from the future here. Just wanted to say a little disclaimer. We were very incoherent at certain parts of this episode, so apologies and thanks for the patience.
Este episodio fue patrocinado por goodcolors.shop. Good Colors. Stay vibrant.
This episode was sponsored by goodcolors.shop. Good Colors. Stay vibrant.
5, 6, 7, 8. Land of the free, it's good for me. Come on down to the home of the brown, or the land of the free, and the home of the brown.
Bienvenidos a Land of the Free.
Home of the brown. Here we are in beautiful Costa Rica.
Yes.
We almost got rained on right before the episode.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was such a pain in the ass trying to get this episode to happen. So first of all, let's get the wheel and find out what.
I'll take the first one.
Okay, you take the first one because you had the second one last time.
I'm rooting for yellow because I'm wearing a
Amarillo.
yellow shirt. Amarello. Yellow. Pink. Purple. Okay.
You know what's so funny? That didn't count.
Okay. No, you didn't have it. None of it.
No, I just didn't have the audio output thing. Okay, this one. Yes.
All right. Yellow, and it's gray. Oh, I like gray.
Okay. It's so funny. That's gonna be every episode. It's not gonna count the first time.
Yeah, no. It's part of the
magic. Mine.
Brown.
Pink. Me gusta pink. Do we have pink? Is this the pink?
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah, estamos aquí en la hermosa Costa Rica, Land of the Free, Home of the Brown International esta semana.
Yeah, this is the Costa Rica special.
Yeah.
This is the holiday episode.
After the most deserved vacation ever, this year has been a very difficult one for us.
See?
Different situations that we didn't have any control of it, but here we are, pushing forward.
Yeah, it's been a crazy year, but we're here, we're enjoying it. Mm-hmm. Last episode had a lot of problems with it, as most first episodes of a podcast do. First of all, I fucked up the subtitles, ironically. Like, the whole episode we were talking about how you had... you were subtitling your own thoughts, and that's what we named the episode.
Okay. See.
And I said at the beginning, and this one I'm going to do it right. Go to the gear. It should be like down there on the YouTube, and click auto-generated subtitles in English, and it will say both languages. Correct this time, because what I did is I deleted the auto-generated.
Oh.
Because I thought that it was going to like repopulate when I do it correctly, but it didn't. So,
muy bien.
That was ridiculous.
Bueno, hemos pasado unas vacaciones bastante relajadas, sin mucho nada programado, and we didn't schedule anything for our vacation, which is kind of relaxing. But we went to whale watching. I nunca había visto ballenas tan cerca, so we were lucky to see a family, well, I guess a male, a female, and a baby whale on the ocean. That was fantastic. It was very emotional for me.
It was for me too, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't get completely teary, but I was just like in awe of what I was seeing. I was amazed.
It's fantastic how nature in different ways is so different from who we are as human beings, you know.
Yeah.
Amazing big animals. I don't even know how to describe it. If you've never done it, I encourage you to go someplace so you can take a boat and go out and see whale watching or searching.
Put on sunscreen before you go there.
Yes, yeah.
Because look at this.
Yeah, I'm browner than normal.
y rojo, blanco. It's like a magic trick.
Yeah.
And you can see the line where, oh my God, look at that.
Yeah. And the whole time we were under a canopy, and even so, we were under a canopy, we still got sunburn, mostly from the air, I guess.
Well, I wasn't completely under the canopy. Okay. I was under like the sun halfway.
Okay.
You know, it got like all this, you know?
Okay.
And then when we were turning and stuff, my arm was outside, so it messed me up.
Yeah, it probablemente is likely we're gonna put some clips of our trip in.
Oh
the
yeah, no,
podcast, so-
100%. And I plan on putting out a vlog on this channel with like everything that we did.
Yeah.
And we haven't finished the vacation yet, so I haven't started editing it.
Right, exactly.
Because it needs to have, well, it doesn't need to, but like I want it to have some kind of cohesion, like a story to it. You
Yeah.
know?
If you're curious of where we are, the place we are is called Uvita de Punta Arenas, and it's in the south side of is it Pacific
The island.
Ocean? Yeah, no, it's not. It's not Puerto Rico. It's Costa
not Puerto Rico, no Dominican Republic.
It's on the south side on the Pacific side, I think it is. Yeah, because the Caribbean is on the other side.
The west side.
Yeah,
West
so
Coast.
so it's good. Is wonderful. Nature, not a whole lot. Disturbance by human content. So it's fantastic. So that's what I like.
Not as expensive to be here as I thought it would be. Like it's expensive to get here and to have the place rented.
Yeah.
But buying things is not as expensive as I thought it would be at all.
No, anything that's produced here, like especially fresh fruits and food, beer is really inexpensive. If you buy the national, beer, is really good. It's not that expensive. But yeah, if you're gonna buy something that is manufactured somewhere else or U.S. products, it is expensive.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Exactly. You just gotta figure out where to eat and stuff. And we've been to a few places that are fantastic, fresh, just food. Today we went to a restaurant and the guy said, "Hey, we just got some jumbo shrimp just right now."
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and
like it just got caught.
Oh yeah, they just got them, and that's when your mom, my wife, and ate, and my sister and my cousin they just ate shrimp, and I ate a tuna steak. It was perfect, perfect. So muy rico, muy bueno. So, but anyway, hablamos un poquito de lo que pasamos este año. You think it's time? You want to talk about what we went through this year and why we deserve to be on vacation?
If you'd like to.
Yeah, just a little bit. And then
if you're a fan of my channel, you kind of know about this already.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I put out an animation of the about a customer of the restaurant.
Yeah. So I retired from my previous job and almost 5 years ago, a little over 5 years ago, we bought a existing business, a restaurant, Italian restaurant, most like a pizzeria, and we developed revamped the whole place, made it look really nice, really nice place, and that was kind of the most popular place in our town, little village.
Yeah.
And we also own a coffee shop across the street. We imported Costa Rican beans and did all kinds of stuff there. But anyway, on January 21st this year, we have a catastrophic fire that burned the whole block, including our restaurant. And there was nothing left. Nothing left of it. Yes, it was just rubble on the ground. So we basically lost everything we worked for so hard. But that's the bad part. The good part is that when we have the restaurant, we had great employees. And we're going to talk about some of the things that happened in the restaurant because it's hilarious. Some of the things that we did too. I'm not going to name names because I haven't asked permission, but we're going to call one of my managers, he was the kitchen manager. MG. Yeah. Last name first and a real name second.
Real name.
First name second. MG is one of my favorite people in that place. Because he was clever, he was fast, he was quick, to respond to any joke or anything. And can you explain a little bit more?
He felt like family to me. Yeah. Well, he feels like family to me. I just haven't talked to him in a while because we don't work all the time anymore. Mm-hmm. But it was him, D-Man.
The D-Man, yeah.
Barina.
Yeah, yeah. His rhyme was Barina. Yeah,
Ballerina.
Ballerina. Yeah,
we'll call her Ballerina. That was my crew. It was me, Ballerina, D-Man, and MG. Also, we can mention that Uncle Felix was there too. He was my general manager because he's going to be part of the podcast, and he agreed at some
to.
point,
So Uncle Felix, we can name his name. You'll get to meet him. So.
100%.
So it was a very diverse place for a small town. We have I'm a Latino Hispanic, and we had black people. Working for us, and they're like family. And
white people,
Italians. Most of them were, including us, were like somewhat Italian by the descendants. right? Yeah.
Like by technicality.
Technicality. So it was a lot of Italian people there working for them. We had 22 employees, by the way, at one point, counting the drivers. So it was a lot of fun, a lot of interaction. So I don't know. You want to tell the story because it's hilarious, and then we're gonna go to a serious subject after we.
Which
tell
one?
the
Which
story.
one?
About MG talking about you and the man. I'm sorry, the man. Yeah.
You won't give a fuck.
Yeah.
D-man.
D-man, huh?
So is half black and half white, and I am half Latino and half white. So the joke is that we made recently is that between me and we're one white person. Did I say half black for myself? What did I just say?
No, you say half Latino, half white.
I feel like it's been a long day. Excuse me, but it's been a long trip. But we make race jokes with each other all the time. MG and D-Man, because we're technically three different races. Even though me and MG are the same color, you know, we have different backgrounds and shit. And we all find it funny for one reason or another. You know, it's not something that I would do to just anybody. It's just it's a thing that you do with friends.
When you become family, yeah.
When you become family, you give each other shit, and you give each other shit for any reason. and basically. We're just like calling each other fucking names all day. Nothing like crazy, nothing racial slurs and stuff. We're not mean like that. But MG was down the hall, and and I were like doing dough or whatever, and he goes, "You fucking hybrid!" Like down the hall, and I was taking a drink of water, and I went. And I go, that's fucked up.
So he brought an excellent point to discuss because he called Dylan and D-Man hybrids, you know. And I don't know what you call them. You call them back something. I don't remember. You know.
I don't think I called him. I think I call him like Spaghetti Man all the time because he's like he's Italian.
He's full Italian. So
he's full Italian, and his his grandfather spoke Italian when he was when was young.
Yeah.
And he. You know, fucking.
So I walk in some situations like, hey, hybrid, give me a hand over here. You know, give me a hand over here. But, yeah, go ahead.
And I would call him like what's the thing I would call him, like something Spaghetti Man, like some kind of thing like that. So. And like I would be like, I love your people's Western movies.
But he brought a good point because one point or another, Dylan and I were discussing this because obviously I'm fully Latino, and my wife, actually I took a DNA test and it came out to be like 27% Native American from the Central America, South America. It was a whole mix, but I was
part Italian too.
Yeah, part Italian and all kinds of stuff.
You're a mutt.
Yeah, I'm a mutt. And brown. So, and my wife, she was like 99.9 Germanic, you know.
No way.
Yeah. It was just like no doubt there, you know, no doubt on her.
99.9 means a lot of bad things happen.
Exactly. So Dylan and I were talking about this seriously. How does it feel? Because Dylan, is the matter of how you identify yourself when you are a kid of a mixed race marriage or family.
and also yourself.
Yeah, and how do you see yourself? Because I have another son. He does identify himself a little more Hispanic, and Dylan, I don't know.
Well, I don't really give a shit at this point in my life. I know that people see me and they see a white person.
Right.
You know, which is what most of the rock music and stuff that I love is white people, and then hip hop, obviously black people and stuff. But like, I'm very like white cultured, you know what I mean, where it's like that's, and I got bullied for it a little bit when I was growing up, where this is something we didn't touch on in the previous episode, where it's like being mixed race or biracial, whatever you want to call it. Oh, the light turned off. That's interesting.
That's okay.
Being mixed race or biracial is kind of like you don't fit into one group or the other completely anyway.
Right.
Because for me, white people have never really fully treated me like I'm one of them,
Mm-hmm.
and Hispanic people also
Right.
have not treated me like I'm fully one of them.
Because basically you're learning Spanish. And,
Right,
you know,
I'm learning
exactly.
Spanish.
And then that's
Aprendo
a big...
español.
Mhm.
Aprendando español.
Mhm.
Muy bien.
Aprendiendo.
Aprendiendo.
See, and the same thing with, you know, he's more into the black side,
Black culture.
black culture, obviously, and he looks a little more black than
Yeah,
white.
no,
So
I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, most people would not question if he's biracial, is what I'm
right,
saying.
exactly.
Like, most people would just see him as a
one
black,
race,
black
yeah,
person,
yeah, one
unless
race,
they
yeah.
met his mom, and then
right,
she's white.
and she's white as
As
fuck.
snow.
And I love her. So
They're actually watching the house right now.
right. Growing up, I know it was a little tougher on both of you, and my oldest son and you. You know,
Yeah.
growing up in a small town school, and you probably were like about the only two or three, maybe three.
Yeah, the way I describe it is there's about 500 people in the building. The staff is completely white,
Mhm.
all white. No cookie, no crumbs in the cookie,
Mhm.
no chips in the cookie.
Mhm.
And I don't remember who said that, but that's a joke from somebody. And maybe 10 black people, 12.
Uh-huh.
No Asian people,
Mhm.
none.
None whatsoever.
None. And no Indian people. I know they're Asian too, but no
Right.
Indian people. No anything other than white, black, and then like 3 of us basically. It was me, Felix, and Justin.
And Felix is not mixed. He's a pure Latino.
Yeah, he's Puerto Rican.
He is Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
From mom and
Felix's son, by the way,
Yeah.
not Felix Senior.
Yeah, yeah.
Not Uncle Felix.
Not Uncle Felix. So
It's Felix
so
Jr.
so my 2 sons were the only to have Latino and white, and it was interesting for them growing up because it was a little difficult to
Assimilate.
to simulate. You know, I saw the struggle. However, I like I mentioned in the last show, I really don't feel any different than anybody, basically.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think that reinforced them to say, okay, you know, Dad doesn't care, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was. But it's interesting to know that. And Dylan mentioned that a few years we had a conversation. You know, it's just we're not biracial. We are a whole different race.
Yeah, it's a mixed race.
It's a mixed race. You know,
mixed race is a race.
It's a mixed race. Is a race.
And you bring up a good point because I've always felt that like people that I know like D-Man or like North, Norte, or you know, other mixed race people, biracial people I know, I've felt more commonalities with them other than people that where they would never question what their race is.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, I'm speaking from a place of like, I have it much better than a lot of other people because in America, people see me as white usually.
Right.
Most of the time.
Mhm.
Like I remember in Canada, actually, I've had more people ask. It's weird. People ask more often in Canada, "Oh, what's your background?" Because I can hear a little bit of it, you know, or I see, you know, something, and I'm
you
like,
think it's probably because of your accent? You have a
Maybe.
different accent in
I have a
Canada?
little bit of an accent. It's like a mixture of Midwestern American and whatever the fuck your accent is in English.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, I don't know what that is either. Sometimes like, what did I say? You know, I don't understand myself.
What was scary a couple months ago is you put the verb before. Well, okay, so in Spanish you put the verb after the noun, right?
Yep.
So,
yep.
coche rojo,
Mhm.
red
Yep.
car.
Red car,
But
red.
but you
Yeah.
say that.
You say car red. You know
You-
that in
you do.
Spanish. Yeah.
So
Oh yeah. In English, I said. in English.
Dad will say something like, "Oh, look at that car red over there,"
yeah.
and I catch myself doing it because I grew up with you, you know, and I'm like, "Oh my god, what the fuck?" Like I know English. Why am I fucking up my English?
Like I say, my English is not very good looking.
Not very good looking. My English not very good looking.
It's
My English not very looking.
That's a quote from Celia Cruz.
Celia Cruz.
I'm not telling which. God bless you, Celia.
Yeah.
Yeah, love you. In La Morena. Anyway.
Azúcar.
Azúcar, sí. But anyway, I don't know. That's it is, you know, and fun, you know. But we understand, you know, for people to understand it. And maybe you are a mixed race, and then you never thought about it that way, or you were marginated. I don't think my kids were marginated. It was just not
Marginalized.
marginalized. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it were just more like it was hard for them to fit in just one group. You kind of in between, the two groups, and it happens, in America and everywhere,
America, people
Yeah.
are so obsessed with race.
You think?
Yeah,
You think it's just
compared to other countries
Okay.
anyway. Because in England or other parts of Europe, like the commonality of calling someone white isn't as much of a thing.
right?
Like we think of everyone as like a blank American.
Right. Yeah.
Asian American.
Oh yeah. We
Black
make those.
American, white American.
Yeah, I don't know why we would make those distinctions.
African American,
Those
things.
Yeah,
Like,
that's silly.
Or it's kind of strange. It doesn't, as far as I'm aware, it doesn't happen as much in other countries.
No, I don't think so.
Like they say like the color of the person.
Right.
That's different. Like
Yeah.
their complexion is this.
Yeah.
But like their actual race, their
Right.
ethnicity is
Yeah,
way more.
yeah. Like here in Costa Rica, they don't say black Costa Rican. They don't say Chinese Costa Rican. They're just Costa Ricans. Oh, you're Chinese. Oh, you're black.
How do you
that's
say
it.
How do you say Chinese?
Chino.
Chino.
Yeah, Chino Costarricense.
Yeah. See, no, it never happened.
No, never happened. They call me, hey, Chino. And it happens that a lot of the little stores in Costa Rica are owned by Chinese people,
Yeah.
immigrants. There's a lot of immigrants in this country. There's a lot of people from Asia, from China, from South America.
Yeah, I feel like people think that when they come down to Latin America, it's going to be all
Mhm.
410 and brown.
We all Mexicans, we all Mexicans.
Everyone's 410 and brown
410.
in their head. They just think
Yeah.
there's going to be short brown people everywhere.
yeah.
It's not what it is. It's all kinds
Yeah.
of people.
No, it's
especially tourists
Yeah,
too. There's
yeah,
a lot of
exactly.
tourists here.
A lot of people.
People
that
live
just,
here permanently.
Yep, they moved
Yeah.
here, whatever reasons they chose to be here, and they're still moving. But yeah, anyway, enough of the race. It's just funny to remember.
Well, that's what the show's about.
Yeah, exactly. It is fun. It's just funny to now
Examine.
to think about the things we went through at the restaurant, and how much fun we had, and when it was time to go work, and we were super busy. Everybody knew what they were doing.
See?
And it was good because we empower a lot of kids there, from high schoolers. We employed a lot of high schoolers
Yeah.
and taught them a lot of good things, to the point that some of the high schoolers that graduated and moved on, I used to get texts or emails saying, "Ron, thank you so much for everything." Uncle Felix, I used to tell him, listen, what you're going to learn here, you're going to take with you everywhere.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're learning here, especially when you're in front of customers, dealing with customers, taking orders, taking complaints, angry people, happy people, and learning how to cook. There were some kids say, "Yeah, I need you to sweep and mop the floor." He looked at me like I had two heads, and I say, "You don't know how to sweep a floor?" Like he says, "No," and I say, "Okay, patient enough. Let me show you how I do it." And then you can find your own way. I showed him how to sweep and mop the floors. And you get all kinds of people working. 'Cause,
Yeah.
and it was a lot of fun. Obviously we lost a lot of money, and we're trying to recuperate from that. But life goes on. We're happy.
That wasn't the only thing that happened this year.
Oh, no.
Far from it.
No, that's a lot of
I
things.
mean,
Go ahead.
like, do you want to just like bullet points, or do you
Sure.
want to go in?
Go in, tell. I mean, do you want to talk about everything or just?
I don't care what we talk
Oh,
about.
okay.
It's from this year anyway.
Yeah, from this year, yes. And that's one of the reasons that I wanted to start a podcast, because it's probably somewhat therapeutic for me to
Yeah.
talk about it in front of other people and kind of share experiences. But yeah, we struggled quite a bit since January, and we still struggle with a lot of the stuff that has been unresolved, regarding insurance companies and debt and all the stuff that we have to deal with that eventually. And but yeah, it's part of the process. At my age, it's tougher because it's very difficult to start over. But hey, we'll be okay.
It's kind of what life is, really. It's
Yeah,
just like
yeah,
finding
yes.
the new normal,
Right, the new normal. Yeah,
the new thing to do.
I'm good evolving, and I'm good changing careers and doing things like that. I was thinking morphing instead of
Morphing.
morphing. I'm good morphing.
Morphine.
Morphine. No, morphine for the pain. Para el dolor. But anyway, a lot of things happen. So we're having a great time in Costa Rica. What's the highlight so far?
I think the whale watching was the highlight. I think.
Yeah.
But we didn't really go down the list.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, like you're good with.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
so grandma
Uh-huh.
passed away in
February. About a month after the fire. Yeah.
which was like a boom boom.
Yeah.
You
One,
know,
two. Yep.
Mike Tyson.
And my passport, American
Yeah.
passport, was in the office at the pizzeria. So my mother passed away, and I didn't have a passport to go anywhere.
Yeah.
So it took me a while to get my passport, and I did. And now we decided to. Actually, we came here to do the funeral / celebration of life for my mom.
Yeah, and we did that.
Yeah,
It wasn't like a big formal thing.
No,
It was
no.
just like everybody got together.
We got together, talk about it, laugh about it, cry about it, and it's wonderful. She was very old. She was 90 years old,
Yeah.
and she had a long, happy life. So she was more Italian than a lot of us. Because she was half Italian, and she lived a good life. That's number 2 that happened right away, January, February.
Yeah, and then Pepper.
Oh no, but also Trixie first.
Was that this year?
Yep. Yeah, that was this year.
Because Tessa passed a couple years ago.
Yeah, exactly. So
Trixie passed in April, right?
in April. Yep. Our doggy.
my God.
Doggy.
I thought that was longer ago.
No. So we lost the oldest
Beloved
dog,
Trixie.
the oldest dog we had. And
I'll throw up the GIF I made of Trixie
sure.
right here.
If you're an animal lover like I am, like we are, is not a dog. It's a family member.
Yeah, and
She
it's
was a
an
family
adorable
member.
little white and black Shih Tzu.
Yeah, and that was tough. That was very, very difficult.
And she did not have a very good time the last
No,
few months.
No,
and the day she passed was really hard.
Yeah, it was very difficult because she couldn't walk, she couldn't stand up, and it was very sad. It was time, so
Yeah.
it was a decision, a hard decision to make, but the right decision to make as well. So
And then Pepper started having health problems.
yep, Pepper's the oldest dog,
And then Shadow started having health problems.
Yep, yeah. Oh my God, I forgot about Shadow too. So our oldest pet was Shadow. It was we rescued a black cat, and she was almost 20 years old.
Yeah.
And
She might have been 20. Who
Yeah,
knows?
yeah, exactly. And we had to put her down because she was just in really, really bad shape.
Yeah, it was not good.
And it was not good for her, and it was not good for us. So that was another bad
Pepper's
thing.
kicking. Pepper's alive.
Mhm.
And well, he's hanging out with D-Man and right now.
Yeah. Pepperoni was diagnosed. His name is Pepperoni. He's a black
Pepperoni, yeah.
lab and beagle mix.
This will be a great clip. You should tell the story of how Pepper was named Pepperoni.
We adopted Pepperoni from Humane Society. He was 6 months old. It was beautiful black. He looked more lab, but shorter and longer because he's half beagle. But anyway, we 2 weeks into it, we didn't know what to name him because he was just really shy
We
and
just got him.
afraid.
We didn't name him.
Yeah, he couldn't go down the stairs. He was afraid of like, oh my God, what if we got into it? But he got out of his shell and he started walking around and going up and down the yard.
Mom was cooking.
Yeah, and
Mom was cooking.
yeah. So anyway, I had the Italian part, we had a big roll of pepperoni on the table, on the kitchen counter, and I was cooking, making something. I don't even know what I was making.
Oh, you were cooking.
Yeah, I was cooking.
Okay.
Yeah, I was cooking. So I went to get something, maybe rice, dried rice and stuff, and I go back to the counter. Man, the pepperoni was
Where's
gone.
the
The
pepperoni?
whole thing, like a pound of pepperoni.
And it had a wrap on it and everything. It's like, where did it disappear?
Yeah,
What
it
the fuck?
disappeared. Like, what the heck? And I say to my wife, where's the pepperoni? She said, I don't know. It was on the counter.
Where's the dog? ¿Cómo se
Yeah.
le vato? Llamo. ¿Cómo se la llamo?
So I go outside, and there's pepperoni making a face like he was in stomach pain. I say, pepperoni. I didn't call pepperoni. Did you? Pero, did you eat all the pepperoni? And he's like drooling. His eyes are watery and shiny, and he's like, trying to puke. Like, oh my God, you ate over a pound of pepperoni, and that was it. That's how we named it.
Yeah.
And I have to give
him
him like a quarter bottle of the pink stuff,
Pepto-Bismol?
Pepto-Bismol to settle his stomach. So that was his name. That's
And
how
you
he
said
got
from
named.
this day forward, I dubbed you took a sword
Yep.
to his
Shoulder.
to his flat, and because you don't want to hurt the dog,
Right.
and you tap his shoulder, and you tap the other shoulder.
Yes.
Sir Pepperoni. garter of pepperoni.
And then we call him for short. We call him Pepper too.
Pepper.
So Pepper and Pepperoni.
Yeah.
His real name is Pepperoni.
Did he eat the onions too?
No. The pepperoni was not cooked.
Yeah, but there was onion too,
Oh,
right?
I don't remember that part.
Okay, because at that time the counters were only up to like
normal
waist
yeah.
height, and he was a puppy, so he could, and he was pretty big, so he could get up and eat whatever the fuck.
And by the way, he hasn't changed. He's always begging for food. You can feed him, all the food in the world, and if you having dinner, he will still wants to eat whatever you're eating. But however, unfortunately, he's been diagnosed with terminal cancer.
Yeah. That was earlier this year.
Yeah, and then I say, well, so what do we do? It's like he's too old to do anything for him. He's like 16 years old or so.
Probably just about now.
Yeah, and the vet said, Ron, how do you do? Your animals live a lot longer than they expected. But we treat him right. And I said, what I do? I said, well, the vet said, don't tell him he's sick. He will be all right. For a while, and then he said he will slow down, and then he will stop eating, and then when it gets to that point, then you guys have to make a decision, So, but he's doing great. He was this fall already snowing where we live. This fall he was running. He always loved running on the leaves in the fall, and he was playing with the other two dogs and all this stuff. So Pepperoni is doing well.
Yeah,
you'll see a picture of Pepperoni some point.
Oh, I'll put it in the clip when we're talking about him. We'll talk.
So
I'll put a puppy picture and then now.
Yeah, exactly. And then we have Reggie that I got Reggie as a present on my birthday last February.
Yeah.
A year and a half. He's almost 2 years now. Yeah, he's almost 2 years. So it will be 2 years this February since we have Reggie. And then we're not going to talk about the other dog. I really don't want to talk about the other dog. He makes me angry. Well, maybe we should.
What other dog? Oh, I thought you were talking about Blue.
No, Blue.
Oh, that's not even. I'll Blue up.
We're not going to scratch that. That was a bad experience. So
no.
We got another Boston Terrier because anybody that owns a Boston Terrier, you cannot only have one. It's just impossible to deal with them. It's just the best dogs I ever had in my life. They're so funny, full of energy. And they can run for 10 minutes straight, and then they drop and fall asleep right away for 2 hours.
And D-Man's Boston Terrier goes flat with his legs like a turkey.
Yeah, D-Man has another Boston Terrier, and so they come home and you have 3 Boston Terriers running in our yard. It's just I get tired just by looking at them, running and we will put some clips of Blue and Blue is the newest. He's just a pup. He's about
baby boy
5 months now. He's 5, almost 6 months. It's a beautiful Boston Terrier. So anyway, animal lovers here, not ashamed.
Oh yeah.
What else? But that's good news. So we lost the restaurant. We had to close the coffee shop because we used to roast our coffee beans behind the pizzeria. We have a roastery there. Everything went down to heck. Everything that burned down as well to the ground, and it was not financially.
The roastery, not the
roastery.
shop.
Yeah, it was not financially alternative
viable
to buy coffee beans from somebody else. We could have. Besides that, we had a formula that was fantastic, and we decided to close the coffee shop as well. So we lost 5 businesses, or 4 businesses. We lost the pizzeria. We lost the Airbnb above the pizzeria. Yeah, the pizzeria.
Yeah,
and we lost the roastery.
And the coffee shop because we couldn't continue doing it without outsourcing.
4 businesses. Oh no, and the wholesale business.
Yeah,
because we were selling wholesale beans to different coffee shops and supermarkets and all that stuff. So we had to start over from basically zero, and we always end up on top.
Yeah,
we are driven people, and it's fine. But anyway, it's been a tough year. I don't know what 2026 is going to be like.
I hope it's just
the opposite.
Everything we want.
The opposite of what happened to us this year. So
yeah, I mean, shit. Yeah. The good times always come back around. That's something. Yeah. That's what we'll end on. Let's talk about that for a bit because we ended on a positive note last time,
right?
Where we were saying everybody's trying their best.
Exactly.
This time we're going to talk about how every time something bad happens, something good does happen
Right.
after it.
Yeah. Exactly. So
There is a plan. I believe that. There's
Mhm.
always like I'm not a religious person. I'm not a spiritual person.
Mhm.
Deeply, you know.
Mhm.
But I do believe there is like some kind of mechanism that
Right.
guides people and guides things
Yeah.
from getting too bad, and like the lessons you learn from bad things always improves your life.
Oh,
and all these things.
Absolutely. And you're not never too old to learn.
Never.
You're never too old to learn. Never too old to change, to adjust, to switch gears. There was a few people in my life now, like my mechanic and my tax man and other people, and they told us, I don't know how you guys are functioning after
Yeah.
everything that's happened
'Cause
to you
it's like
guys in 1 year, you know?
We're kind of known people in the town.
Yeah, yeah.
So
And I say, you know what? Is that we don't have a choice sometimes.
Yeah.
And at this point, the choice was made for us. We had nothing but continue. What are we gonna do? You know,
Yeah.
sit down and cry to mama? No.
Mama se fue.
Se fue, mama se fue. So anyway, positive is that. Yeah, doesn't matter what happens. I mean, everybody's different, but yeah, you know, obviously, it doesn't mean that we're like, oh, we lost the beer, and haha. No, it was a very depressing time, very, very emotional,
Yeah.
very negative. It was dark. You know, there was days and nights that we were just, you know, stressed out and how we're gonna pay our bills. How, you know, it was very, very stressful. But right now, we coming on the other side, and we have this beautiful podcast. We all trying our best.
Yeah.
And keep trying your best.
Keep
That's
trying
all
your
we can
best.
do.
The good times always come back around.
Yeah,
Always.
that's all we can
It's
do.
really
Yeah.
hard to remember that. I mean, I'm sure you've been in a place where you're like, oh, fuck life, I'm done. You
Yeah,
know? Everybody's
absolutely.
been there.
Absolutely.
Everybody's
Yeah,
been there.
absolutely.
I've been there. I want to just fucking, no, I'm done.
Mhm.
I'm going home,
Right,
as
exactly.
some people say. No, it's not worth it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
No, life is beautiful. you
Life
know,
is good.
yeah,
Life
yeah.
is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's so much harder. It's so much harder to not exist.
Exactly.
Because-
the unknown.
Because
Yeah.
also, like, when you think about it, I think it's like Norm Macdonald said
Uh-huh.
this, where he said, like, scientifically, so many more people were never alive. So you got to be happy that you even made it.
You were the one.
You-
Yeah.
you- somehow you fucking made
Hey,
it.
you were the fastest.
You were the fastest. You were the fastest one to the egg.
Yeah, on the race. Yeah, we're the fastest. You were number one.
That's the last thing I ever won.
But the only thing, the only race I won.
But yeah, it's hard to remember. It's hard
Right.
to stay positive. I'm a much more optimistic person because I've decided to stay positive. It's a decision I made.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
It's like
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll share a couple things before
Sure.
we go. There's one coping thing that I found that some people have recommended. It didn't work for me, but I've heard other people say it works really well. Where you physically try to remove a thought.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so a bad thought comes to you, and you don't sit there and observe it and do all that. You know,
Dance with it.
Dance
tap
with it.
Yeah.
You grab it out of your head with your hand. You just go there and you go, ugh, get it away.
Mhm.
And
Interesting.
if you do it, repeat that process over. It might work for you. It
Right.
might prevent bad thoughts from coming to you because you're making a physical decision to do it, and it tells your sensory system or whatever nervous system to calm down.
Right. Right.
You stop sweating.
Yeah.
All those things. And I don't know. The other coping thing is maybe just make a decision. You know what? Today I'm going to be happy for the next
Yeah.
couple minutes. I'm going to be happy.
Yep.
I'm just going to chill. Today I decide to be happy.
Yeah. One thing that I've been doing for a while, for a few months, is that I chose not to listen to the news. I do not go into the news. I don't do any of that
Wow.
stuff. And also, I choose to just turn my phone off and put it away.
Yeah.
There's days I don't even touch my phone, and then the next day, because it's such a trap, when you get involved in the phone and just all the things that you waste your time. Not
It's
you.
a waste of time.
I waste
We have
my
a
time.
special guest.
Hi.
Who are you?
What's your name?
Connie.
So you guys can see Brown,
whatever I am.
Medium.
And white. Blanca.
Mi mamá. Do you want to say anything on the podcast? It's not live streamed. It's just recorded, so we can cut it out.
No, just
How-
happy to be here.
How was the whale watching for you?
Oh, it was exciting. It was wonderful.
Yeah,
It was lots of fun.
yeah, muy divertido.
Yeah.
Good. So anyway, just stay positive. Stay positive. Just continue doing the best you can. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
That's all we can do as human beings.
Yeah, beautiful.
All I can say is namaste,
Pura vida.
pura vida. This country heals your soul.
Absolutely.
Goodbye.
Buenas tardes.
Adios.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches. Ciao.